Hi everybody, Kenneth G Hasty here once again with my series of videos for business owners, for sales managers and salespeople to help you become a little more effective. I do this because I'm a business growth consultant. I'm also a consultant for sales automation, etc. And you can get a hold of me directly at kennethghasty.com or kenneth@kennethghasty.com. So let's talk about today's topic. Today's topic is called territory planning using hubs. What does that mean? Well, when you first start out there, and whether you own your company or you're a salesperson, and you're trying to get out and see people and communicate with people, it's kind of like a puppy that's happy to see anybody. So it's like and I've been there. So I'll start a new territory, or when I was a sales rep, and I'd run out, and I'd drive. Some cases I'd drive a whole day to see somebody, even the next day, then see them for a little while and hope it went well and drive all the way back. So I've killed, a couple days of potential time on one person. So that's great if it's a big client that takes off and, happily ever after. But when it's not, you just blew a big part of your month. If you've got 20 working days on average and you blow 2, that's 10%. So in theory, that's 10% of my quota I just missed. So how do you focus a little bit better? How do you focus your days so that you can be more productive? So, it's a method, I just call it the hub method. When I first started in outside sales, I had one state. But my next outside sales job, I had 26 states and half of Canada. So how do you focus? How do you know where to go? How do you, Well, so what I started looking at is where's my pockets of potential business. Oftentimes it's big cities, sometimes it's not. It depends on the type of business that you're in. And so my dad used to be a top salesperson for Xerox, and he was one of my mentors. And one of the things he taught me early when I went into outside sales, he says, don't be a star salesman. So what does that mean? I'll try to draw that out for you here a little bit. So I've got dots here, 5 dots. So let's think about this. So let's say I'm over here, and I think of a customer I want to see over here, right? And then I see one over here, then I'm going to run over here, then I'll run over here, then run over here, right? But, if I was planning a little bit better, perhaps I could just do this. Go from here to here, here to here, here to here, here to here, here to here. Now, which one do you think looks more efficient? Which one is possibly more productive? So the whole idea is to use hubs and planning. So let's say you go, a lot of times I'd fly into an area, and I'd look at it and I'd say, okay, if I could fly into a city, and I could look at maybe even a 100-mile radius of that city, I could be pretty productive in a week, especially if I'm working the radius, and rather than going back and forth and back, I can work around the radius like this, get a lot more calls in. So even if you go in and you see one main client and you got time to kill, you still want to plan to be able to try to see other people, even if it's cold calling, even just to get out there and start the process. So the idea is use hubs, and pick areas that you can get to, that you can basically work out of, that are within a reasonable driving distance of other areas, and then go see one, and then go see the other. And that way you can see a lot more people in a given period of time. So hopefully that'll be helpful for you. And if you're out there selling, then keep selling and have fun while you're selling. And we'll talk to you later. If you like these videos, then please put like on it. If you like it a lot, then please retweet, share, forward, etc. And we'll keep doing them. So meanwhile, we've got over 100 of these videos out now. I'm not even exactly sure how many, 105, 110, I don't know. But people are watching these from all over the world. So very much appreciate that. Thanks for, you know who you are out there, and I thank you much. So anyway, Kenneth G Hasty signing off. Take care. Bye.